Canelo Alvarez vs Avni Yildrim, odds, picks and predictions. It will be Alvarez's second fight in 3 months, while Yildirim returns to the ring after a 24-month layoff. William Hill Sportsbook fixes Alvarez as a -4,000 preferred, take the chance of $4,000 to win $100, in the newest Alvarez vs Yildirim chances, with the Turkish competitor obtaining $1,500, threat $100 to win $1,500, as the underdog. Prior to making any kind of Alvarez vs Yildirim choices, see the most recent boxing predictions from Sportsline expert Peter Kahn. A 2020 Boxing Writers Association of America Customato Manager of the Year candidate, Kahn has his finger on the pulse of what's going on inside and also beyond the ring. Kahn has actually taken care of various world champs and also currently handles 20 boxers via his company, Fight Game Advisors. He can be seen as well as listened to regular On the Fight Guys on YouTube. Kahn is uncanny when it involves choosing fights. He is an astounding 32-8 on Sportsline. Boxing chooses since the hiatus as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, returning a tremendous $3,472 to $100 bettors. Kahn is uncanny when it involves choosing fights. He is an astounding 32-8 on Sportsline. Boxing chooses since the hiatus as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, returning a tremendous $3,472 to $100 bettors. In January, Kahn predicted Ryan Garcia would certainly knock senseless Luke Campbell in under 9.5 rounds. The outcome: Garcia knocked Campbell out in the 7th round. In December, Kahn said Anthony Joshua would knock down Kubrat Pulev in the initial 3 rounds, a 2-1 underdog pick. The result: Joshua delivered 2 third-round knockdowns and path to a 9th round TKO. In November, Kahn anticipated Tails Mike Tyson and also Roy Jones Jr. would combat to a draw, and anyone that complied with Kahn's recommendations was compensated with a strong 12-1 payment. In October, Kahn called one of the year's most significant troubles, predicting Teofimo Lopez would certainly stun Vasily Lomachenko to end up being the unified lightweight champ. In the end, Lopez out-hit the pound-for-pound king from the first bell, winning well for a monster payment. Any individual that followed Kahn's suggestions won $350 for every $100 run the risk of. Now, with Saturday's showdown quickly approaching, Kahn has researched Alvarez vs Yildirim from every angle, determined the best value in the boxing odds as well as launched very certain picks. Head to Sportsline to see every one of his boxing choices. Alvarez vs Yildirim sneak peek. Alvarez may be 30 years old, however he remains in his prime when it comes to boxing. Since shedding to Mayweather, Alvarez has gotten on a roll, winning 12 of 13 battles, with the various other being a draw that he later on avenged. He has 6 knockouts and also 4 consentaneous choice triumphs during that period. Alvarez is identified to link the 168-pound division when he satisfies Yildirim along with Billy Joe Saunders for another marriage bout in May. Yildirim, on the other hand, has actually twice challenged for a Globe title, the EBO Super Middleweight title in 2017 and WBC Super Middleweight Championship in 2019. He obtains an additional shot when he encounters Alvarez, although he deals with long odds. His very first attempt versus Chris Eubank Jr. in 2017 finished when he was knocked senseless in round 3 at 1 min, 58 seconds. His second effort versus American Anthony Durrell went better, although it ended with a split decision defeat when the fight was quit as a result of a cut above his challenger's left eye. Kahn is only sharing his desired choices right here. Just how to make Alvarez vs Yildirim picks. Kahn has a strong choice on who wins. He says an essential X factor you're not also assuming about will certainly choose this highly anticipated battle. That wins Alvarez vs Yildirim? And also which prop is a must-back? Browse through Sportsline now to see Peter Kahn's best options for Saturday, all from the Fight Game supervisor that is 32-8 on boxing choices because the sport returned, and also learn